Alright, alright, alright. We're back. It's been a minute. I'm trying to, you know, film and everything, but weather's just been so bad. But then all of a sudden, look at this. Look at that. Daytime, short sleeves, blue skies. Because we're not in Colorado anymore. We are in California. Southern California to be exact. Corona, California to be double exact. I made the trip out for the King of Hammers and came down into the city to see the old school that I went to and say hi to my old instructors and stuff. And then here we are. We're blue skies and beautiful. It's not 206, it's 72 degrees. My bike makes an insane amount of power and it's awesome. Would you look at that? We're gonna start the video off with a bridge. That's how you know it's gonna be decent. Things went from even worse. About the video quality. Woo! Woo! I love me some bridge wheelies. I don't know what it is. Bridge wheelies just be hit. Alright, we're actually just looped right around to where we just were. We need to go that way. Look at that. That's crazy. It's so much power. So on all my out-of-state rides I've ever been, we always, in like my group of people that I went with, we always talked about basically anywhere other than Colorado is a cheat code because you just have so much power. Like third gear lifts up like first gear here compared to Colorado. The bikes just are fast. They're so fast, which is fucking awesome, you know. I just wish we could have that back there. Oh, god darn. Big old fireball. She's mapping. Make all this power like map adjustment. That's crazy. I had this in and out last night and I was right next to the school and didn't even know it. Haha. And I guess the school that I am referencing is called the American Fabrication Academy. Badass people there. Super knowledgeable, super cool. Probably the best place you can go. And they're still super cool. Oh yeah, she is mapping all right. The second fireball in like 2 minutes. God dang, this thing feels spicy. So the last time I was down at sea level, you know, ripping and everything, I think it was Florida, I could just pull fifth gear. I could just, sitting down, completely relaxed, clutch up fifth gear wheelie. Insane. Some of you YZ dudes out there might be like, oh, that's normal. Well, screw you, pal. WR is killing it. And makes crazy power. Oh, look at that, Celine. That's crazy. Didn't realize, oh, look at that, Pro Circuit. That's fucking crazy. Literally just right there. I had no idea. Celine and Pro Circuit. Two fucking badass companies. I had no idea that I was right there. Beach cities, 91 less, that's what we want. Yeah, this is crazy. We're out here. We're in California highways, SoCal. It is very smoky, obvious reasons. If you don't know, then you're in a hole. It had some gnarly fires. That sucks, it's sad. But here we are still. Now we're just ripping. You know, like the best thing about California, you know, you can just lane split. It's not like Colorado where you can lane filter. You can actually just lane split, which I think is pretty sweet. I think it just really helps so much if you're on a bike. And if you do it correctly, it is perfectly safe. If you're some dickhead fucking flying through cars and stuff, then yeah, like, you know, bad shit's gonna happen. But if you're just chilling, cruising just over the speed of traffic, just enough to get around cars and whatnot, super safe, super awesome. Hey, look, friendly people here. Like, look at this, you know? I can come over here, make sure there's no one. I can just chill. Just chill, nice and easy. Ah, look at all these people stuck in traffic and whatnot. Not Kyle. Not today, baby. Oh, big truck coming up. You know what that means? You know, I'm gonna have to hop over a lane. Make sure no other bikes are coming up on me. Look, this is the greatest shit. Totally fine, no problems. You know, some people get a little scared. It's all good. Can be a little scary sometimes. But instead of being way the hell back there, sitting in the blistering sun, you know, now we're just chilling. Just chilling, big chilling. The thing I mentioned, I came out for Hammertown, King of the Hammers and everything. I wanted to take a day, go see some friends, you know, ride around. Went and saw my old apartment. It was sweet. But then I am going back. I am going back to Hammertown, King of the Hammers and everything. Probably tomorrow, I think. I thought about going back tonight, but I don't know, it depends on how today goes. Kyle walks right now. If I'm out doing stuff, having fun, then I'll probably just stay another night out here and keep doing shit and having fun. Gypsum Canyon Road. I like canyons. Gypsum's a rock. Gypsum's a cool rock, so we're gonna hit that. Why not, you know? Oh shit. Couple old dudes on bicycles. Woo! Well, not very canyony, but you know, I won't call it just yet. All right. I've been riding around for a bit. I haven't found nothing. It's been a pretty boring day so far, you know. Not that much time has passed, but I got myself a flannel to wear because I was starting to get cold, and it's literally as soon as I got a flannel, the sun came out and it warmed up quite a bit. So that's cool, but you know, now I got a sweet flannel, so that's cool. We are, however, going somewhere. I figured I'd do some touristy stuff while I'm here because there's some stuff that I didn't do when I was here last time. And yeah, so that's actually where we're going right now. It's a pretty famous landmark that's pretty well known, you know. It's in a bunch of movies. I won't spoil it, but that's where we're heading right now. It is gonna be a sec though. I'm a little far away. I elected not to take the highway because, you know, why not? I'm here in my own time. I ain't got nowhere to be. I ain't got nothing else to do. So I'll take the scenic route. We're actually gonna go right through Compton, so that should be cool. Might be some stuff in there, who knows, you know. One thing too that I forgot from the last time I was here, they got some goofy ass road names. Right now I'm on Rosecrans, like rose the flower and cran like cranberry. Rosecrans, goofy ass. Like, here you go, that's a good one. Flatbush. This is a Flatbush Road right here, this cross. Who's naming this shit? Rosecrans, Flatbush. There's like a good one back where I was earlier today. Orangethorpe. Who came up with that? They used to have like a board with just random words, and they were just like, what about this one? Boop, boop, Orangethorpe. That's a good one. Oh, bridge. No, actually, I didn't film it. Okay, I didn't film it, but I was right next to Yamaha Motor Company headquarters, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna stop in, you know, maybe they got like a shirt or something I can get, or some sort of showroom. They didn't have nothing. I walked in the door, security lady just stared at me, and I was like, this is it? She's like, yep. I was like, there's nothing else? She's like, not for the public, not for you. And I was like, well, good day. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed. I really thought they were gonna have some sort of showroom, like some sort of something, you know. They didn't have nothing. I guess they had a bike inside the door, but it wasn't like anything, I guess. Pretty disappointing. I really thought it was gonna be cool. Nope. Downey Ave. I didn't know my friends were named after a street. Ha 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 ha. Get it? That shit was funny. Figured out what happened. Turns out it's the right address, wrong zip code. So I went, hold up, I'm getting yelled at by Siri. Turns out I went to the right address, but the zip code, I didn't even notice that it was different. I'm in like Vincent Hills. I'm supposed to be in Inglewood. So it's the same exact address, just Vincent Hills, not Inglewood. So now we're hot on the trail, okay? Now we're going to the right spot. We actually are this time. So things are looking up. The only thing that sucks is I am about 20 minutes away. It's another like 8 miles down the road. Whew! It's actually, for whatever reason, it's like a little warmer feeling when I stand up, you know? Closer to the sun. You know, different atmosphere from here to here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, go with that. It's all that fog shit from last night. Was like the thickest fog I've ever seen. I tried to go to the beach, couldn't even see the beach. It was insane. That's probably exactly what that is. That's why it's getting so cold. Do I squoze? I squoze this way. Just zigging and zagging. Oh shit, I see it. I see it. Do you guys see it now? Do you see it now? This is Iron Man's favorite fucking nap spot. Motherfucking Randy's Donuts. Shit. That's pretty cool. I'll walk it out a little bit. World famous, huh? World famous. Randy's. I guess see how the donuts are and we'll be back. Yeet. Alright. I have diabetes now. This is the giantest fucking donut I've ever seen. Alright, sorry, I'm getting directions yelled at me, but yeah. Giant donut. Huge donut. Surprisingly good. It was actually a very good donut. I'm not normally I'm not normally a like sprinkles and kind of shit on top donut person. I like just a plain glazed donut. But either the girl didn't know what that meant, or they actually didn't have them, because she said they don't have that. So I got just a big ass donut. When I say big ass donut, that thing was literally like, it was like the size of a plate. It was easily bigger than my hand. Huge donut. Pretty good though. So if you're ever in Inglewood, California, and you want a donut, I would definitely recommend one of those, because they were pretty good. And you know, it's a spot. It's one of those iconic spots. It's in Iron Man. It's in a bunch of other movies. I couldn't tell you all of them, but I know it's a good, or a popular movie spot. So we're chilling. I think it says it's an hour and a half because it was red basically like 50% of the time. Like, yeah, already we're running into shit. So I elected to take the highway anyways, because one, I could lane split, so whatever, traffic doesn't even matter. And two, it's cold. It's humid cold. If you know anything about humidity, like even earlier when it was 70 degrees, when it's humid and the sun's like not ripping, it gets cold. That's coming from someone who like literally lives in the cold. I am going a little faster than I would like normally. So I don't think I'm quite dickhead yet. Yeah, swerve over, buddy. That's cool. Thanks. See, it's crazy. That even happened back when I lived here. I lived here because I went to school. I didn't like live here, then was in Colorado, you know. Like, I went to school here, so I lived here for a hot minute. And it's literally legal to lane split here, and people will still swerve to like block you and like cut you off. And I never understood that. Like, it's one thing if you do it somewhere where it's not legal, you know, people just get mad. But like, it's literally legal here, and people still try and block you. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't think my bike is like fully remapped yet, because it is running weird. Sometimes it's like running okay. Like throughout the day today, there were parts where it was running good, it was running fine. And then there were other parts where it was definitely just running off. Like right now is kind of one of those like off parts. Like I either have to be on the throttle or off the throttle. If I'm like accelerating wise, if I'm like maintaining speed, it seems to like do some like weird. See, I guess this is one of those times where no plate's kind of nice. If I want to hit like a toll or something, or if I decide to ride like a dill rod, not a whole lot can happen right now. I'll just disappear in the traffic. I'm also getting a lot of pops. That's why it makes me think that it's still in the process of mapping, because they don't normally pop. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. I think it's kind of cool, shooting fireballs and shit, but it's not necessarily good. Unless if you make it do it, that's different. But I don't know why it's doing it. Could also just be the valves might need some adjusting. So that's one thing, is I never checked the valves since I put it back together. Check the valves when I put it together, but not since I've been like riding and stuff, you know. I probably have, I don't even know, like 15-20 hours on it since the rebuild. Probably should check it just to make sure they haven't moved. So I gotta remember, or actually no, these are stock valves again. These aren't the stainless ones. So maybe I don't. The stock valves ripped for like 400 hours. I'm probably the only rider that they see saying thanks for moving over. Whether or not they're doing it for me, they're probably just doing it so that I'm not near their car. But still, I used to get that a lot when I lived here. Constantly, people would be like, "You're not from here, how are you?" And I'd be like, "No." And they'd be like, "Yeah, that checks out." Apparently being nice, I mean, I don't even know if that's being nice. Apparently, maybe I'm just a little weird. I am definitely a little weird. But apparently it's noticeable. stick out. Alright. Things have gone from bad to very bad. Turns out, I don't think my bike was having a map issue. My bike was just having an issue. It is barely running right now, and I'm still pretty far away, so I'm just trying to maintain speed and limp it back to my truck. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that in the video, but oh yeah, there you go. My WR is very unhappy right now. If I was like closer and I could just walk it, I would, but I am far as shit. And yeah, this is not good. I really hope I'm not like killing the bike right now, but I'm definitely having some sort of fuel issue, which doesn't make sense because I just did a fuel pump like over the summer. It's got a fresh fuel pump. The injector was cleaned. So I don't know what's going on. The only thing that's different from earlier today to now is I put gas in. So I don't know if California's got some fucking bunk gas, but WR is not happy right now. And I'm hoping I can just get it back without killing it. And people on the highway are going pretty slow, so I'm pretty stoked on that. But it is misfiring and popping and shit like crazy. It's not good. Not good at all. So when I speed up, it gets worse too, but I like have to maintain speed. I can't just be doing 40 on the side of the highway. If there's other people doing it, then I can. But yeah, the weird thing though is like revs up perfectly fine, and acceleration, I still have full power. It's just like the in-between. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it is maybe a map issue. Because if I was having a fuel issue, I wouldn't be able to pin it. It wouldn't rev up, and it definitely wouldn't accelerate like hard out, like full power basically. And so I don't know what's going on. And the other weird thing is this bike does come stock with a check engine light. I have a check engine light. The check engine light is not on. So I don't know what is going on. Like clearly it's not something bad enough to trigger a light, or that's part of the problem is the light's not getting triggered. Because it's funny, right before I started the ride home from the donut place, my starter button wasn't working. So I wiggled the wires and shit, and then it started working. So I don't know what's going on. But whatever it is, I hope I can just make it back to my truck. If I can make it back to my truck, the bike can not run as much as it wants, and everything is okay. But I just need to make it back to my truck. Afraid to slow down. I haven't tried to shift gears, but anytime I pull the clutch in, it starts doing wonky shit. So that's why I don't want to take side streets. I thought about taking side streets, but then like oh. Alright, well that's the first time it didn't rev up. I had no throttle right there. God, that was bad. Because the other thing too that's just being really weird is I'll give it throttle and then it's popping. I don't know if it's a lean pop. I don't know if it's, you know, like the throttle body's opening and then the injector's not firing. Maybe I'm having an injector issue. Oh my God. gosh, come on, WR. Just stay together, bud. Just stay together. Seems to be a happy RPM when I'm doing 64 on the speedometer, which is actually about 50 miles an hour. Doesn't seem to mess up nearly as much. But, you know, obviously I can't just be fucking hauling ass. Oh God, I'm losing it. This is not good. See, I don't get it. It does all that, but then it accelerates hard. Ay, ay, ay. It sucks too, because I've never had problems with this bike. This bike has been so reliable. It's been so good to me. I've never had any problems, like literally anything. I've had problems with the Grom. Not a ton, but I've definitely had some problems with the Grom. I've had problems with the FZ, big time. Not like anything bad, but like I've definitely had problems with that bike. I've never had problems with the WR. But, alright, I guess I'll update if anything happens. Bye-bye. Where this is going now, things went from even worse to even fucking worse. Problem seemed to have fixed itself. Was totally fine. Everything was totally fine. And then came back much worse. And then my bike just turned off in the middle of the highway. You know, and actually, I feel like I'm about to feel like a complete idiot. I just got gas. Holy shit, I think I'm out of gas. I just got gas. So right before we left the donut place, I got gas. There's no way I burned through all of that gas. There's literally no way I burned through all that gas. I rode half the ride today on half a tank. You know, honestly though, if I'm just out of gas, see, no, I don't think, there's no way I'm out of gas. It wouldn't have been popping and banging and all that shit if I was out of gas. So I don't know. If I am just out of gas, that'd be amazing. But I don't think I am. We'll see. So glad I got a flannel now. Alright, well, you'll be back when there's an update. Until then, it's Kyle.Blastz right now. Ha! I made it back to my truck. Yeah, WR is hurting. WR is not great. So, but I made it back. Thanks for watching me struggle. See you guys later. BB.